Then I had to go and deal with being unemployed and going to the dole, signing on, and how they work. That was quite a shock, quite depressing, to be honest with you. To go in, you are still, as much as they do pay lip service to what you would like to do, but pretty much you're a number. They want you off the books. That's it. Whether that be for the next 20 years or even if it's just for the next 2 months, they'll give you a short-term job, whether that's what you're looking for or not. They will push you into something you may not want to do. I'd like to get out of their hair forever, really. I don't like being there. So I'd like to do something that might take a bit longer, but I'd like to do something that I can then put the dough behind me with, really. Well, luckily enough, I didn't have to solely deal with the dough. I could come to the Kirby Unemployed Centre, and this is where they helped me look at what skills I did have. Because the big thing is transferable skills. It was hard to see how I could transfer something from music into care work. I couldn't really see the connections, but they've helped me greatly here. They've helped me put my CV together. They've helped me try and achieve what I want to do, how to go about it, and they actually take an interest in you as a person and what your needs are and what you would like to do. There's very much a witch hunt going on, I think, for people being unemployed at the minute. There's the scroungers, the lazy. I do think it's very much media-led. I also think it's regional as well. I think you'll have a different perception on what work and what unemployment is in different parts of the country. I think they just try and impose their viewpoints on the vast majority of people through the media. It doesn't bear reality. It doesn't tie in with how people have to live, how people are living or how people aren't living. They're not scroungers. They are people who are, the fellas who've worked for 30 years who suddenly find themselves, they might be a kitchen fitter or something, but they can't do it anymore. They're having to go and find themselves in the dough looking for jobs with a kid who's just come out of school. They're not scroungers, they are genuine people. The people want to work, but the jobs that are out there, a lot of them are short-term contracts or 14 hours a week, 16 hours a week. Yeah, there's some people who don't want to work. There's some people who will try and avoid work, but there's an awful lot of people who really do want to work but just can't do it, or are in and out of short-term jobs, volunteer work, part-time work. There's an awful lot of that you get asked to do, as opposed to permanent full-time jobs. But the perceptions, I think, are negative, very much negative. But I say it's tarring everyone with the same brush, really. There are some people who don't want to work and won't do it and would rather live off benefits, but there's an awful lot who really do want to get off benefits.